ever spent hours scrubbing through a 2-hour live stream looking for that 10-second moment that actually works on Reels or TikTok, you definitely know the pain. Clicking, trimming, exporting, re-uploading, then repeating that entire process 20 times for every single clip, it's truly soul-crushing. The usual video editors are perfectly fine if you only need one polished piece of content. But when you're trying to turn long-form content into dozens of short, high-performing clips, the standard workflow becomes an absolute nightmare. It's slow, incredibly fiddly, and far too manual, which is precisely why this next tool changes the entire game. In this video, I'm going to walk you through how to finally stop wasting time and start pumping out short clips that actually perform, all without living inside Premiere or juggling a dozen different apps. This solution will find the best moments in your long videos, cut them into ready-to-post clips, schedule them, and manage everything within a single calendar so you can focus on the creative side. I've been personally testing this across multiple channels, and honestly, once you use this for bulk clip creation and scheduling, it becomes very hard to go back to the old grind. So, to kick things off, what exactly is this system? At its absolute core, it's an AI-powered content workflow designed specifically for turning long videos into short, social-ready clips. It does three main things incredibly well. First, auto-editing viral clips by identifying the moments most likely to catch attention and auto-generating captions. The second key function is auto-scheduling, where you just set how often you want to publish, and the system takes care of the actual posting schedule. Third, it provides a centralized content calendar, a single place to manage, tweak, and publish all those great clips across every one of your social platforms. But beyond those three major features, it also provides vital assistance with tagging, batch caption edits, multi-platform formatting, and seamless team collaboration. Getting started with this entire workflow is actually way simpler than it sounds right now. You simply sign up, connect all of your various social channels, and then import or upload your long-form video file. The platform works flawlessly with both direct files or a simple URL. So whether your source content is a YouTube live stream, a Twitch archive, or a raw Zoom interview, you can pull it in quickly. As soon as your long video is successfully uploaded, the AI analyzes the entire thing automatically. The artificial intelligence scans the footage for energy spikes, genuine smiles, laughter patterns, topic changes, on-screen text, and even awkward pauses, basically all the cues that indicate a potentially viral moment. Once the analysis is complete, you'll find the user interface is surprisingly clean and very familiar. On the far left side of the screen, you've got your project list and all your connected channels neatly organized. The main center area is where the system lays out all the generated clips. Think of it like a spreadsheet of possible posts complete with thumbnails, suggested captions, platforms, and estimated run length. To the right, a dedicated preview and editor pane shows the selected clip, the full transcript, and quick tools to adjust the cut, replace audio, add captions, or swap out thumbnails. If you need to edit captions in bulk or update a universal call to action across 10 different clips, it can all be done with just a few simple clicks. One of the features I personally love the most is the powerful search and filter capability. If you mentioned a specific recurring phrase, like a sponsor name or a joke that popped off, you can search the transcript across your entire project and instantly see every single clip that contains those exact words. From that result, you can then bulk edit captions, swap out those CTAs, or completely drop the phrase from an entire batch of clips all at once. It's essentially a find and replace function for your video content, except this tool understands context, timestamps, and all those tricky platform limits. Another absolute game changer in terms of saving your time is the batch formatting tool for different platforms. You no longer have to painstakingly make a 9x16 and a 1x1 version for every single clip individually. You simply select a batch of clips, choose your desired output formats, and the system generates optimized versions for TikTok, Reels, Shorts, and so on. It even proactively flags potential platform issues, warning you if a caption is too long or if thumbnail text might get hidden under the user interface before you ever post it. Let's walk through a very common scenario. Imagine you just finished a great guest interview and want to push clips across the entire following week. You upload the full interview, let the AI auto-generate a set of highlights, and then quickly skim through the suggested thumbnails and captions. After selecting the clips you like best, you hit the auto-schedule button, set your preferred posting frequency, and Vizard automatically fills out the calendar for you. If you decide you want to manually sprinkle in an extra post or swap out a caption later, you can simply drag and drop it in the calendar and edit in line, and the system reschedules without breaking the sequence. The entire process that used to consume hours of tedious work now takes mere minutes, and the output is consistently high quality, mobile optimized, and platform aware. If you ever need to duplicate a clip or reuse a specific template structure, the copy-paste functionality is totally seamless. Perhaps you want to reuse the same strong hook across 5 different clips that have slightly different supporting lines. You just duplicate the clip, tweak the transcript or caption, and push it out. You can also copy assets like custom thumbnails, finalized captions, and even the exact same clip into entirely different campaigns or separate channel projects. This is absolutely huge for creators who repurpose content across many niche channels, or for agencies who are managing multiple accounts simultaneously. Vizard also makes common posting errors incredibly easy to manage and correct. It strictly validates things like caption character counts and necessary aspect ratios for every single platform. If any specific element is off, like a caption exceeding an Instagram limit, or a clip being too short for an algorithm's sweet spot, Vizard flags it with a clear red marker and highlights exactly what needs fixing. When you click that marker, it instantly takes you to the exact clip and the specific field that requires your attention. This eliminates all the frustrating guesswork about why a post might have failed or why a thumbnail ended up getting cropped weirdly on the final upload. Now, let's quickly compare this streamlined process to doing everything manually or relying on other, more limited tools. Traditional editors like Premiere or Final Cut are incredibly powerful, but they simply were not designed for this kind of high-volume bulk repurposing. They are often expensive, total overkill for 90% of the social clips you need. And critically, they do not automate the discovery of those viral moments. Tools like Descript or Clipchamp offer some automation features, but they frequently miss the most shareable beats or entirely lack robust scheduling and calendar management. Some other AI clip generators can successfully find those exciting moments, but they often fail to allow batch editing captions or reliable auto-scheduling. And then there are the others that come with incredibly steep pricing tiers or very limited team collaboration options, which is a major blocker if you work with multiple editors or social managers. This system's real advantage is the potent combination. It nails the moment detection, offers easy batch edits, and handles all scheduling and publishing in one cohesive place. It is fundamentally built for the high-volume, high-consistency workflow of creators who need output speed, not just one-off perfect edits. The pricing structure also tends to be significantly friendlier than most of those heavy enterprise-focused suites on the market. And if you happen to be running an agency, the ability to manage multiple channels from one dashboard and easily copy content between them is a massive, tangible time saver. Before we wrap up, let's cover some essential safety tips and best practices, because the best tool in the world still requires good habits. First and foremost, always keep a clean original master file saved somewhere safe. While this system keeps versions, having a local backup of your original source video before starting bulk edits is just genuinely smart practice. Second, make sure you are naming your projects and your clips very clearly from the start. This saves you so much future headache when you come back to a project a week later and can't remember which clip 3 had that one viral hook you loved. Third, you need to exercise caution when performing a global bulk replace function. If you are doing a global swap of a call to action phrase or a promotional tag, preview at least a few resulting clips first. The AI is incredibly accurate, but context always matters when you're swapping out language across many different videos. And finally, for team communication, if you have multiple people working on the same channel content, make sure to lock the calendar slots you are actively editing or leave detailed notes on specific clips. You absolutely do not want to accidentally overwrite a crucial post that someone else has already scheduled for publication. Here are a couple of quick pro tips to maximize your results. Use Vizard's suggested thumbnails as a starting point, but always A/B test a couple of variant thumbnails in the calendar view. Let the autoscheduler handle your baseline content cadence, but always tweak the exact timing based on your audience engagement data. Also, keep a small personal library of proven caption templates, great hooks, strong questions, effective CTAs, so you can apply them across a batch of clips very quickly. When should you use what? I personally still prefer using a full, heavy editor for deep creative projects, high-end brand promos, or cinematic trailers where every single frame matters. For everything else, the highlights, the quick educational lessons, the funny moments, and the repurposed interview snippets, this AI tool is faster, cheaper, and far less painful to use. Use the big editor for your major productions, and reserve this system for the 80% of content that absolutely needs to be frequent and platform optimized. So, to bring this all together, this platform takes the most tedious parts of content repurposing, scanning, finding moments, formatting, and scheduling, and turns it into one streamlined workflow. You get significantly more high-quality content out faster, with fewer mistakes happening along the way, leaving you with more time to actually create the content you enjoy. If your goal right now is to seriously scale your content output, whether you're working solo or with a whole team, this is a tool that actually saves you time instead of stealing it. If you have any questions about setting up your very first project, how to pick the absolute best AI-suggested thumbnails, or how to integrate this into your current workflow, please drop them down in the comments below. I personally read and reply to every single comment that comes through. If you found this walkthrough helpful at all, please hit that like button and subscribe, because I have many more deep dive walkthroughs and workflow hacks coming soon that cover creative strategy and platform-specific tips. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see all of you in the next one.